Alright. Not looking forward to this race, because I watched Gavin's race this morning. And it looked really difficult. Like, scary difficult. Like, the thing that I struggled the most with, throttle control on the bigger tracks. Somehow I can do it on short tracks just fine, but you give me a long corner exit that's really slick, I can't help but slam the throttle down. And I have no idea. I have no idea how I'm going to go about this race. I'm just going to have to... Look at this shit. We're already spinning out.
Green. Okay.
Well, that killed the first lap. Yeah, this is crazy. The track temp's not even that hot. 113 is really nothing. It's a light colored track, so it shouldn't heat up too much. But there is the darker rubber areas, I guess. But this is just one of those setups that everyone is going to really dislike, and then we're going to get some undrivable tight stuff because we complain about having a very, very slick track. I can see coming soon static weather. With all the complaints that are happening with fixed setup series, I can see us going to static weather. Nothing's different, race to race, and just holy shit, 17th place. As I said, this is not going to be a good one. Oh boy, that was slow. That was bad. Today has been an up and down, horrible roller coaster. I had to do something today that I've never had to do for work, and it sucked bad. And then I found out it was all worthless, which made it better but worse. So for like the last 3 hours, I've been annoyed and angry, which I guess I should be used to, because that's how I am every time I do any iRacing. But yeah, I went through some stuff and then found out it was all for naught. Didn't matter. So now I'm relieved but annoyed. So just gonna race and hope that it all goes well. But now that I've put myself in 17th place, I don't see it getting better. I don't know. Apparently, I am taking tonight off on racing. We do have Bob out here, and we have Ethan. Bob is in 13th place in the 13 car. I've also got not Bob out here. I let Bob pick who not Bob's going to be, and that should be the 18 car, if I did it correctly. Got a Earnhardt car with purple numbers at the back, and I don't even think I changed that person's car. That was a choice that they made. We got 40 laps, and we're losing iRating because there's, unless a massive wreck happens and we make it through, I don't see us getting to a top 5. I don't even see us getting possibly to a top 10. It looked pretty much impossible to pass, but hopefully Gavin was just in a really good split and we're in a really bad split, and so more people will just not have good traction.
About to go green.
We got the 2 Bobs ahead. If they wreck each other, that is going to be amazing.
The pace car is in.
Bob will never let me put a not Bob out there when he's on track.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, we're clear all around. Time to settle in, see what kind of racing we have around us. 16 nearly ran over the back of the Irwin car. We got a Bob roadblock up ahead. They're side by side. I don't know which one's which, so I'm gonna just not talk crap about either of them.
38.888.
Probably should just do that to everyone, right? One of them's taking the extreme high side. We gotta find out who's the 13. We're in 15th place somehow. I thought I started in 17th. Did the outside line get that bad of a start? Man, the guys behind us are struggling. One of the Bobs is struggling. We're about to find out if it's real Bob or fake Bob.
107.
It's real Bob. Real Bob's getting beat by fake Bob. Gap has opened up massively. Now that I see I'm in 15th, I'm feeling pretty good about a top 10. That's not going to get us the iRating we need, but I'm feeling like a lot of these cars are going to really fall off bad. And I just need to focus on my corner exit, not worry about speed, not even worry about entry. That was a big hit. Do not like going to the apron here, so thankfully he left me a lane. I thought he was going to come block all the way across.
The car in C16 just set the fastest lap.
That is another Bob in here that's not involved in the Bob, not Bob combo, but he is going fast. We're just going to let him go. Because he has got a 1.1. And now I can see why he's got a 1.1. We gave him the whole inside and he still found a way to hit us. I even lifted off. Alright, well, don't know how many more opportunities we're going to give him, but I also don't want to push it. Please just go now. Let's go on corner entry. Don't try to pass me on exit because you can't hold your line. He just follows me into the corner rather than going low, and I'm just going to back off and get this over with. Okay. It's only lap 6. The car behind us has slammed the wall. Everyone else behind us has been really dicey. And I feel like saving tires is going to be key, but I did just slam the throttle down on exit. Hold the foot in the same spot until I get off the corner. Goal for the rest of the race. Concentrate on that. Get to the center of the corner, put a little bit of throttle in, hold that throttle right there, and then press. We are about to set our fastest lap. Normally I would go as low as I can here, but with as loose as it is, I don't want to be too low coming off the corner. It's still just wanting to snap on exit. Early on throttle. I'm getting worried. Everyone's pulling away from me. I'm going to finish 15th as the 3 car. I know most of the time the race randomly comes to me and I gain all the spots, but I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling like that's going to happen. Alright, we saved for 11 laps. We're going to have some passing happening ahead of us. They're getting loose. I'm just not seeing enough people really losing the handling. Oh man, that guy's going to the apron.
31.935.
I think we're about to see 1.1 Bob drop. You also see Not Bob up in the 18 go really high up there, trying to make the pass on the 11, it looks like. 1.1 Bob almost got into the back of the 9 there. And now he's trying to look 3 wide middle.
31.95.
Nearly gets into real Bob. And now is extremely loose, trying to get on throttle hard. We pulled away from everyone behind us again. I was getting kind of worried about that. Oh man, he is loose, but still getting drive.
32.128.
Okay, the 18 has fallen off hard. I nearly drove it into the wall. 14 laps in.
2.217.
Oh, 1.1 Bob just shoved the dude into the wall. And that is why I tried to make him get past us quickly. Sadly, I don't think he slowed his car down. We may still have to deal with him.
2.22.
But maybe it's time to try to act like I'm a 4,000 I-rated driver and use the throttle. Every time I've tried to drop the hammer this year, or this season, I've just made myself slower, so I gotta still concentrate on corner exit, but we're gonna start pushing it on corner entry. The Bob block is ahead of us. They're side by side again. Don't know what the appropriate way to get around is. But if we make him overdrive and then we cut down, we should be able to clear.
Still there. Stay low. There
He
is a
lifts
car on
off.
the high side. Outside clear.
Thank you. He's going to cross us over, and because he was trying to, I slammed on throttle, got it loose, added heat, lost a bit of speed.
4.
Ease it on. Ease it on. bit in. Okay, we drifted it there because I felt like I had a run on them. I wanted to try to carry that race brain getting me. Just waiting for a bigger bobble on exit there. Couldn't time it up right, had to lift off, but then he just moved up.
Still there. Still there.
Don't hook me.
Outside is clear.
We're clear. That's 11th.
32.45.
Give him the outside so he doesn't have to brake if I happen to brake early for him. Compared to what he's doing. 10th place is up ahead. I don't think we're going to get much further though. Didn't look like fall off was something that was extremely exaggerated even with 40 laps. I think giving us the corner, but if he wasn't, then he's calling us a dive bomber. But it looked like he was trying to position his car up high on that corner entry. Just give some extra room because, again, it's not worth wrecking ourselves. And then I enter too low and really slow this whole process down. And out at 2, I'm just terrible down low. I can't make a pass. I didn't adjust the brake bias, so we're on default. I haven't adjusted it since the start. So it's still just whatever it is. If I could clear this guy, we can pull away from him, but now he finally backs off and goes low. Probably going to try to cross us, but I think now that we've got the outside, should be okay. He lifts off there, doesn't take his run to the inside. He could have there.
You're in the top 10.
All right, top 10 achieved. Can we get 9th? Stay off throttle in the center a little bit longer. I'm hurting myself there. I'm trying too hard. Still got 15 laps left. We're not going any faster than the 16 car. So I need to be doing something different because we barely pushed the car at the start. And I'm barely getting any speed right now. It had a weird look to my outside, and then we slid up, and I think he just lifted out of that because we're probably slowing him down, but now maybe he's losing a bit of grip. Hey! Losing a little grip. Don't need to do that anymore. I think this is the last car that I can pass, unless the 3 of cars ahead get into each other. Just take it easy, Jesus. Slamming on throttle. Stop doing that. Back it down. Be faster. losing my foot. Entered really low, had a bad center corner, but you can kind of live with the high exit there. We both get a wobble, as does the 16 who followed us up in that line. Honestly, don't know if I can even pass this guy if he doesn't let us go if we get to his inside. And we're getting further and further into this race, which means it's going to be less likely that someone's just going to let us have the spot for catching him. But he just had a wobble.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
He lets us have it. He doesn't know how bad I really am. Cat just got fed. Good times. Say that just in case you hear a weird clanging sound and then some howling meows a little bit later when the food is all gone. Oh, Jeff Gordon just hit the wall. Jeff Gordon about hit the dude. Even with that, though, I don't think we're catching him. He just hit the wall again, though. He's falling apart. Keep falling apart, man. I need a little extra. Luckily, I haven't had too many of those big moments, but 22 is really starting to hit the wall. May just drive through the car in front of him. But I think he's losing touch now. Yeah, it's just, this is not a fall-off race, even though it's a 40-lap race. It's just to try to hang on to the car race. I haven't felt as bad as what Gavin looked, loose-wise. I'm not calling him a bad driver, I'm just saying that his car looked deadly loose. But when you're watching and not in control of the wheel, everything kind of visually feels different. An 8th place might save us, and we might be able to not lose iRating. The 7th place would be really good, so if these guys want to keep hitting the walls, just got to hit them a little bit harder and then direct yourself to pit road so that I don't have to try to get around you. 5 to go.
32.663.
I don't even know what that was. I think he got lost. Or he just had a really long slide. Oh, Jesus.
32.601. Inside.
Can we get past him before he hits the wall again? Or are we going to prevent him from hitting the wall?
Still inside. Clear inside.
Alright, 8th place. We might not lose iRating. I'm counter-steering. I'm driving the hell out of it. I'm trying to get everything I can just in case these guys make a mistake.
6, 7, 9.
It does not feel like the right front's going away. It does not feel like the right rear's going away. It does feel like I'm finally learning how to drive it. That will happen when you only do a few practice laps.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
But hey, they don't practice in real life. Makes it more fun.
32.609.
Looks like they've calmed down a bit. And some of the wall hits out of this guy might have been prediction code. Holy shit. Not like that though. That was a real wall hit. It just went.
32.736.
I had to just chase it up and chase it and chase it because I did not want to be spinning. Are we going to get a 6th place because this guy dives it in? Nope. You know what, though? I will gladly take the 8th place. I think that was more entertaining than me qualifying 6th and finishing 6th. So,
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
we were probably 6th fastest car.
You did really
I just
well.
didn't start pushing it in time. And I put myself behind not being good at qualifying. I somehow just underdrove the hell out of it, so. I'm sure we have got so much more tire left than we should have. 72.70. We definitely had some tire left, and I wasn't really uneven on the wear. Ethan, okay, never mind. Ethan had way more tire left. Bob had a whole lot of right rear left. Where did Ethan finish? All right. Well, was there was what, one wreck? Oh boy. All right, so the 1.1 Bob is why they lost a lot of ground behind us. 10 hits the wall hard. We saw that. I love this sprite car. Throwback to my childhood. It's like that's the paint scheme all the games everyone would paint first. That was behind us, wasn't it? That was in, oh yeah, this is well back behind us. 14 gets loose, hooks the 20. They're in the wall. Sprite car misses it. 15, oh yeah, this is the wreck that we saw. 15, 1.1 Bob puts it into the wall. Or tried to put it into the wall, but there was a car there. Thankfully, he did not come back at us. That actually started to make me push, which was a good thing. 22 hits the wall. Got the 7 getting loose. Almost everybody had a wall hit like that, or a close call. This is not Bob. Oh, he gets a massive weird push there. And that's it. Not bad. For how unpredictable that car felt on exit, pretty good race by everyone. And it's like it never happened. We lose 6 iRating. So, that is nothing. We 0 incidents at a 499. Good news for me. Bob ends up 12th, so ahead of where he's supposed to finish. I end up 8th, way behind where I'm supposed to finish, but I feel good about that. Felt like it was a pretty fun run, trying to have to pick my way off there. I just can't pass here. It is so hard. That took way too long to get around the 16. And I think he just finally got sick of me being there and lifted off. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.